I made sure we are starting. Alright. Hello and welcome back to some Think About It Does memes. Hopefully you are all doing alright and staying safe. And hello and welcome to today's meme episode of some trans memes. Hopefully you are all doing alright and staying safe. I tell you, I'm quite chilly now. But it's better than, sweating my butt off, I tell you. But hopefully you are all doing alright and staying safe. So, we might as well jump right into it, but also, happy Trans Visibility Day for all yous. And we might as well hop right in, I tell you. I thought, you know what, I might as well do some meme react videos, because it's been quite some time. And plus I need to make sure it's actually lined up, I tell you. Okay, it's perfectly lined up, I thought it would be like a little bit over the line. But it seems not. I'm going to take off my glasses because I'm overheating and they're fogging up, and I need now to dab my eye a second. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I think all trans people want to be left alone. Trans women just want to be left alone. It's quite understandable. Sometimes you just want to be alone. Alright, let's see what we got next here. Okay, we got T-Fam. Is this one of those side effects of HRT that doctors keep warning me about? 1 year HRT. Is that War Thunder in the back? It's War Thunder in the back. Dang, that's a high-end jet there. You got premium? Dang. That's pretty good. And then I think is that still War Thunder over there? No. But you do have a nice, pilot stick over here for when you're flying a plane or a helicopter. Is this a plane one or a helicopter one? Can never tell these days, I tell you. Multi-use a lot of these are now. And I see the Miku figurine here. Wait, is that oh, what's his name again? I had it on the tip of my tongue there. I had it on the tip. Alright, wait 1 second. I need to go check up the name of the ice version of the Eevee. It's on Glaceon. There we go. It was on the tip of my tongue there, and I just could not get it to come out there until I looked at something to tell me. This is now my wallpaper, non-gender specific. Rasmundus supposed trans rights for 500 gold each. You know what? That's Ramondus for you, I tell you. That's Ramondus for you. Boy versus girl mode. Gals, how I dress when going out in IRL. Beanie. Wait. Hair looks decent until wind humbles me. Hate when that happens. I'm getting choked over here, I feel like I'm getting, choked by a hitman over here. Whenever my stomach's like upset and my hair goes in my mouth, it just triggers my gag, so bad. I have too many music teas, lol. Thermal top to keep me warm, yeah, it does get quite cold. Either jeans, cargos, or sweatpants, depending on the outfit. Pretty good choice. Converse beat slaps. It depends on the quality, I tell you. It depends on the quality. Converse kinda sucks. How I wanna dress when going out. Eyeliner. Done in a wing. Wing ones are quite nice. Heart choker, yeah, you could do that, nothing wrong with that. Black nail polish, it's been seeing that quite a lot, nothing wrong with that. Fishnet gloves, I already wear. That's not a bad choice, it's pretty fashionable, I tell you. I feel like there should be more hand warmers out there just because how cold the world has gotten recently, I tell you. It may be heating up due to global warming, but nature's fighting back and it makes it even colder a lot of the time, I'm surprised there's not been an ice age yet, it ended in the 1900s last, one. So I'm waiting for the next one, I want to taste some ice cubes that came from, a Washington lake. Not really. I'm joking with you because that would taste terrible, and plus all the bacteria. Graphic lavender hoodie. That is a pretty sick hoodie. Belt dangles a little bit. You could still have that. Chain, plated skirt. Sleeping with Converse, I love it too much. Oh wait, leaping. Wait. Leaping? The Converse? Maybe it's a certain type of Converse, I'm not sure. But yeah, you can still all wear this, when going out. It depends if you have like a judge, mental community, I tell you. If someone has dyed hair, old people just oh yeah, this one made me laugh. I don't think they understand their target audience. So you have a normal trans meme, cis person doing something gender non-conforming. Yeah, trans person doing something gender non-conforming. And then I censored the ad a bit, but yeah, they don't know their target audience. The ads. I tell you, there was something that I was scrolling the thing for collecting memes. r/try2. I like doing the try2. And it was literally an ad that looked like HRT, pill. Not joking. Non-binary. You don't look non-binary. Sorry, let me put on my uniform. Trying to do it like halfway down, that's pretty hard to do, I tell you. That's pretty hard to do. I think I may be the third. Someone you know is gay, someone you know is bi, someone you know is a roller rink carpet. It's a pretty good carpet. Someone you know is transgender. Maybe even someone you love. Think before you speak hate. Quite true, quite true. This was a very agreeable one. This is a very agreeable one. Wait 1 second. There we go. Alright. Actually, we're already done with that. Alright, let me go do that. Alright. What time are we at anyway? We're already at 7 minutes, dang. I normally like to keep it around 12 to 15 minutes, I tell you. But I tell you, sometimes it just takes, quite a long time to get through, memes. No wonder, there's a lot of cuts, I do need to get back into editing, or trying to find a good editor. I was thinking about DaVinci for editing, so it would be a little bit easier, because it's free. And all of the other ones are, oh, you want to pay premium just so that you can edit and save the video. So dumb. Come on, do something. 2 days into estrogen, waiting for something to happen. It'd be like that, It'd be like that. Takes time, I tell you, takes time. As they say, Rome was not built in a day. But you can't speed it up with about 1,000 slaves. Alright, I love my country. American flag. Yay! Ho ho ho! Trez. Wait 1 second. Alright, let us get on to the next one. Dang. Estrogen /estrogen. What even is that subreddit? You know what? Tell me about the subreddit then, Be careful who you call ugly in middle school. You got I think it's like Shinji or something from Evangelion. And then you got Diva from Overwatch, I could see the resemblance, It's a very uncanny how resemblance they look. They really do look the same, don't they? They really do look the same. Alright, let us get on to our next meme. I was just checking the time there. Alright, I just want some happy pop songs. Wow, TOT. Sad face. Oh, my nose just started leaking there. Hopefully that does not make me sound weird. The most depressing and intense music my pop girly ears have ever heard. me looking for songs by trans women, it do be like that. It do be like that, you know. It's because they put a lot of their emotion in it, that's what it is. They put a lot of their soul into it. And a lot of the time their soul has been through quite a lot. That's what I will say. It'd be quite hard. Alright, let us hop on to the next meme because I keep checking the time and I need to complete this entire line. This flashed into my head for a split second while I was dreaming. Me when my girl hangies itch. Don't at me, Mom, I'm trans. Is that because of that movie you watched? Oh yeah, let me check if I accidentally watched the, movie that makes you trans. Oh, poop. Star Wars changed a lot of people for the better some of the time. Sorry for that. Let's uplift the I cannot speak it out. Let's uplift the representation we do have. Trans women in anime, quite a lot. Sometimes not the best. Trans men in anime, it's a much smaller book, but sometimes they're very condensed due to not, very good companies. Trans men in anime according to anime fans. Well, that's a filthy lie. These guys are definitely not anime fans if they don't know any of this. Definitely not anime fans. Like, man, it was everyone. Oh, a cool trans mass comic. Check notes. Why is everyone hateful? I do not know. It'd just be a running thing, I tell you. If someone can target, they can target, They'll throw all the hate into something. I have had this stuck in my head for the past week, so here's my attempt at making it real. This makes me chuckle. You know what? I should make something like this, Can you spot the egg? And it's like, 1,000 different eggs, but you have to spot a certain egg. And it's just a text, you. It's too dang much. Time to start using a body hair trimmer and not a beard trimmer on my body. Goes to certain website, £90. That's about $95 in America. You know what? Quite trash, I tell you. Like, they may sell, pretty good razor trimmers and stuff like that. But it's very, overpriced. Very overpriced. And, you know what? That shall be us done for today. So, if you're on the Twitch side, do not worry, we'll be restarting. And if you're on the YouTube side, that is the end of today's episode. Have a nice day, safe episode. Thanks so much for listening to very important. Everybody see you next one. Have a nice day, bye bye.